All right, the police department have all the obvious places covered. The airport, the bus
It's
stations.
obvious. That's what they specialize in, isn't it? Maybe that's why they are betting such a big fat zero.
Well, then Bo has the right idea, Clint. It's time for us to start our own search for Austin and his hostage.
Hostage? The hostage has a name, Roger. It's Vicky. Us not using her name is not going to mean that she's in any less danger.
All right. We're tired and we're edgy, but let's concentrate on the map. Now, what I think is that Austin is going to revert to what he knows the best, which is the country. He'll be using back roads. I think he's going to stay as far away from civilization as he possibly can.
Yeah, that's a good point. Bo, any particular places?
Yeah, one place. Austin's home ground. I'm going to call in our private investigating team and put them on the next plane for Houston.
Look, I've done a lot of thinking about this, Clint. I don't think Austin has left Landview. I think our focus ought to stay right here on Landview.
It's okay. I'm not asleep.
Oh, you should be. The doctor said.
I know. I need my rest. Well, some things are easier said than done. Besides, rest isn't what I really need. Thank you for coming by.
Well, I tried to check in on you last night, but you were still a little groggy.
Yeah.
Listen, Sarah, I haven't had a chance to tell you how sorry I am
I'm
about...
okay.
No, not just about the miscarriage, but about all the pain that Austin has caused you. When I think of what you've been through...
Look, I don't want anyone to worry about me, all right? I'm alive. I have a guard outside my door 24 hours a day. Vicky is the one that needs our help. Megan, if we don't find her and rescue her soon, there is no telling what that maniac is going to do to her.
Well, good morning, Miss Vicky. I see you've already woken up. I'm sure the accommodations are not quite what you're used to over at Landfair.
Accommodations were fine. Just prefer not sharing them with you.
Well, listen to you. Born to be a snob. I guess you take after all the Buchanans, don't you?
You're a Buchanan. But you're an inverse snob. It's the worst kind.
Whoa, it's mighty tough talk from a woman who's been tied up all night. How do you get that tough, Miss Vicky? Does it come to you just sort of natural-like, or is it something that I bring out in you?
Now, you know Vicky. She's always best in times of crisis.
Megan, she's never been up against someone like Austin. He doesn't think like us. There's something very cold and dead inside of him, and when he looks at you with those eyes...
Look. Hey, now, you're forgetting that Vicky survived the living hell in Eterna. Now, that's a hopeless situation.
She wasn't alone in Eterna. Dad was there, Cord, Tina...
Yes, that's true, but Vicky is a very strong woman. And I know that if the police don't find her first and save her, that she'll find some way of taking care of herself.
I hope you're right, because I'm afraid Austin has just gone completely around the bend.
Look, we can't allow ourselves to think that way. Now, she's a very smart, resourceful woman, and I know that Vicky will find some way of turning the tables on Austin. And we just have to believe that we have to band together and find him and stop Austin.
Are you saying this for my sake or for yours?
Sarah.
I'm sorry. Look, I'll try to be positive. It's just I feel very responsible for what's happened.
No, don't blame yourself for something you had nothing to do with.
Well, I let Austin trick me again. When I got that note at the Landview Grand, I should have known it wasn't from Gabrielle, but no, I just marched right in, and I dragged Vicky right along with me.
Sarah, you can't accuse yourself for that. It was Austin who engineered the whole thing.
I'm accusing myself of being dumb, and when Austin is involved, that can be a very fatal mistake.
Yes, Austin Buchanan can be brilliant in his own twisted little way. But just because he can manipulate your goodness and faith in people does not mean that you're responsible for Vicky being kidnapped. Now, we just have to try and band together and stop that man.
That sounds great. How? The police always seem to be one step behind him.
Yeah, well, the police aren't the only people who can save Vicky.
Megan, no. If you're thinking what I think you're
Look,
thinking,
you
I
already
want you
hurt
to
my sister, and the next victim might be my mother. I'm not just going to sit back and let that happen. I have to do something.
Megan, that man is a walking time bomb. You never...
I'm sorry. I didn't know Megan was here. I'll come back after a while. Please, come in. Sarah could use the company. I'm just about to go.
Now, Megan, I want to talk to you.
Listen to me. I'm not going to do anything foolish. You know me. I wouldn't do anything to compromise my career. Now, take care.
All right, can we wait a minute for...
Is she okay?
She will be if she stays out of my... I'm sorry. I don't think you came over here to talk about Megan.
No, I came here to tell you how sorry I am.
Brenda, there's no reason for you to...
I heard about the miscarriage, and I just feel so responsible for it. Are you ever going to be able to forgive me, Sarah?
I think you're forgetting something. Now, maybe it just slipped your mind. But Austin has already left us a clue. When he had Sarah alone in the hotel wine cellar, he said he wanted to take her home.
Yes, well, I'm aware of that, Clint.
Home, Roger. Home. Now, to Austin Buchanan, that means one place. Texas.
He's got a point, Roger. Austin always felt like he was just out of his elements here.
Yep, back in Texas, he's nothing but a down-and-out ex-con. Besides, it wasn't Sarah he abducted. It turned out to be Vicky instead.
That wouldn't change his destination.
No, I think it changes everything. Vicky means nothing to Austin. There's no reason he would leave town with her, not when he knows that he can use her to get his hands back on Sarah again.
Now, that makes just as much sense, Clint.
Well, not to me, it doesn't. The man might be madder than a March hare, Bo, but that doesn't mean that he is stupid. He's got to be smart enough to know that if he stays here in town, he's going to get caught.
Yeah, but you're thinking rationally. He's not.
Roger, the man is a criminal. A criminal always reverts back to type. That means he wants to be where he feels safe and secure. And for Austin Buchanan, that means Texas.
But, Clint, if there is a chance...
No, I'm telling you that we should be looking in Texas. Now, I want to call in a private investigating team and have them comb Cherokee County. I'll bet you 100 we find them.
But, Clint, even if there's a chance that I'm right, wouldn't it be better to leave some of the investigators here?
It's my wife that's in danger, Roger. And it's my money that is financing the search. I think that entitles me to call the shots.
Well, you want me to pitch in my share? Gladly.
That's not what he meant, Roger.
Look, Austin attacked Sarah, and now he's kidnapped the mother of my other child.
You don't have to keep reminding me of that. I'm well aware of the fact that Vicky is the mother of one of your kids. But she is my wife, and I will do whatever I have to do to rescue her without your interference.
Look, I'm part of this search, whether you like it or not.
All right, now let's just cool it. Both of you. It's not a time for us to be arguing about tactics. That's not going to get the job done. We have to stay calm, and we have to pull together for Vicky's sake.
All right. I can't argue with that.
And neither can I.
All right, then, Clint, what's our next move? You want to just pour all our efforts into Texas, or do you want to try and divide up our forces so we can cover more ground?
You know, the nice thing about being right next to the hotel is that it sort of provides us with all the comforts of home, like fresh hot coffee and all the food that we need, and all the latest news, too. Matter of fact, I managed to catch a sort of a midnight update last night. It seems as if the cops, they don't even know where the heck we are.
Look, if you heard the news, then you must have heard something about Sarah, right?
No, I haven't heard anything.
But surely they must have said something about Sarah. How is she?
I told you, I don't know. Well, actually, they said that she was in the hospital.
Well, what's her condition? Is she serious? Is she what?
I don't know, just lay off me, will you? I don't know anything about her or about the baby.
Austin, you're worried. I can see you're worried. That's why you're going through the channels. You're looking for the latest news on Sarah, right?
Damn this thing. All I can get is some stupid music. Shh.
You know, it's all right to care about people. I mean, you can let your guard down. You're allowed to feel things.
Won't you just shut up before I gag you?
You know, I've been up here all night, afraid for my life. Now I find out you're more afraid than I am, but just of simple human emotions.
Oh, yeah, right. What have I got to be afraid of? Sure as hell not you. What can you do? You're all tied up. This place is locked tight with a key, and you're 40 stories up above the street.
Austin, why am I tied up if you're not afraid of me, huh?
If I'm not? Hey, you want to take a look at this? Right here. This is from the city commissioner on buildings. Right here. It says that the owner of this place is in violation of code. You see that?
So what's that got to do with you?
This means that until old Uncle Asa finds his way to work himself around all these violations, you and me, honey, we're here alone. How's that? Nobody to rescue you, just you and me. Here you go. I hope that's to your liking.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
So, well, maybe I could untie you. What the heck, you can't go anywhere, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness, I didn't want to make this tight.
Brenda, there's nothing to forgive. I miscarried because of the accident in the wine cellar.
Well, I talked to one of the nurses outside, and she said your emotional state had a lot to do with it, too.
Yes, my fear at seeing Austin. Brenda, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Sarah, I came in here yesterday, and I begged you to reconsider your decision about having that abortion.
You had no idea that Austin raped me. Now, I understand that. Why can't you?
Because I don't think that you would have had to deal with that decision if it hadn't been for me.
Come here. Sit down. Listen to me, all right? What happened to me, I think that was God's will. I mean that, too. Those aren't just words to me. Now, if nature decided that this baby wasn't strong enough and healthy enough to make it in this world, listen, if anyone can understand that, we have to accept it.
Your faith and your strength, it's really amazing after all you've been through, Sarah.
I think you've been through a lot, too. Maybe we could help each other out.
I think the only thing I'm good for is just sitting here holding your hand, maybe a few sympathetic nods or something.
Well, I could use that. As long as you let me hold your hand and give you a few sympathetic nods sometimes.
You know, maybe we could go to lunch sometime.
That'd be nice. Or the movies, or maybe out to lunch.
Yeah. Like real friends.
Yeah, like friends. I'd like that.
Me too. Well, I'm gonna do like your sister says and let you get a little bit of rest here, okay?
A lot of good that's gonna do.
Hey, you've got nothing to worry about. Rafe has two of the biggest cops standing outside your door right now.
Yeah, what about Vicky and Megan?
Well, Megan, she was just here.
Right, well, she's gone off to join the search looking for Vicky. If she runs across Austin, I'm telling you, I don't know what he's gonna do if he gets his hands on her.
Listen, where's your faith, huh? You put a little of that faith into the police and into Vicky and in Megan. Not even Austin can overcome them, I'm sure of it.
I want to believe that.
Then do. Now, you get some rest now, okay? Just close your eyes and see if you can settle down. If you want me to, I can stay here and tell you a story or something.
I think I'm a little old for a bedtime story.
Well, I don't know. This one's kind of a grown-up story, which you might like. I think you heard me talking about that really cute intern up in cardiac wing.
Yeah.
Well, there's a nurse on this floor, and you got to promise me you're not going to tell me.
I won't say a word. What?
Well, a friend of mine went into the supply room last night, and you're not going to believe it. Yes.
All right. I'll split up the investigating team and send half of them to Texas and keep half of them here in Lantano County.
Thank you, Clint. I think it's right, a decision.
Well, it sure as the hell better be.
Well, now that we've got that settled, I think we ought to take a look at this map, see if we can pinpoint a few more areas, and then turn this over to the professionals.
Well, that's only a first step, Bo. Now, when the team spreads out around the county, I want to be with them.
But, wait a minute. We'd all like to be out there in the field, but let's face it, Roger, you're not exactly Sherlock Holmes. Let's do like Bo says and leave it to the professionals.
Well, Clint, I would like to think of myself as a pro. I mean, after all, I have had years of investigating environmental disasters.
Oh, wait a minute. We're not saving the seals here. We're looking for a woman who has been captured, been kidnapped by a very dangerous killer.
Yeah, I realize that.
Well, then you must realize that we can't just go blundering around, even with the best of intentions.
Clint, come
Don't
on.
tell me to
Look,
cool
all
it.
I'm saying is...
I know what you're saying. I'm reading you loud and clear. You're sticking in your 2 cents where nobody asked you to.
I'm sorry, but I'm already involved.
You are not involved, not anymore. Sarah, thank God, is safe and sound. That's where your involvement ends. Vicky is my wife. I'll save her.
Look, Clint. Fine. I'll leave the search up to you. And if I can contribute on my own, I will.
Well, that sounds fair to me, Roger. Thank you.
Wish you both luck. Bo? Clint?
Dad, I'm glad I caught up with you.
On my way out, sweetheart, I'm afraid our little powwow is over.
What, before I can volunteer?
Volunteer for what?
Oh, you don't think I'm going to let the three of you go and search for Vicky alone? I want to help.
Look, I think Clint has his idea of how he wants to run this thing, so I think you should leave the operation of it up to Clint.
Wait a minute, you haven't even listened to my idea.
Well, I'll let you stay here and plead your case. In the meantime, I'm going to go by the hospital and see how Sarah's doing. Good luck.
Did I miss something?
No. Come on in, Megan. What's your idea? We're open to suggestions, aren't we?
Okay. Now, if Austin has Vicky in Landview, then he's going to be able to hold out for days, maybe even weeks. What we have to do is flush him out, right? All right, so what I want to do is use what I know how to do best to get him out of hiding.
Well, what's that, Megan?
Television.
Oh, no, wait. Vicky, it's locked. You gotta get keys. Ow! Keys. He must have the keys. Oh, God. Give me keys. Ow!
No, please. No. It's time, lady. It's time for a little truth or consequences. And I think you have finally earned the consequences.
Dr. Meyerson, call 6411. Dr. Meyerson,
Hi, Larry.
6411.
I'm just going down, so...
Yeah, I'm on my way out.
Okay, well, I'll get the next one.
Hey, look, I thought maybe when I saw you there, maybe you're looking for me.
No, I came to see Sarah.
Oh, how is she?
She's doing okay. You know, she's worried about everybody in the world but herself. She's worried about Megan and Vicky and me. But that's just the way she is, I guess, huh?
Mrs. McMichael to Station 3 West. Mrs. McMichael to Station 3 West.
Well, I better get going.
What are we doing, standing here like a couple of strangers? Can't we forget what happened the other
Oh,
night?
Larry, please.
Look, you broke the engagement because you just found out you couldn't have babies. I can
Listen,
understand
I don't want
that.
to talk about this here,
I think we
please.
have to talk about this, Brenda. If you'll just let me into your life, we can solve anything.
I can't do that right now, Larry, please. And I'm just afraid that you're going to start... I'm clinging to you.
You're not clinging. Brenda, you're in pain and I can help.
Yes, you're always helping me. You're always there for me. What do I give you back? See, it's not right.
I'm not complaining.
Of course, you would never complain, Larry. But I have got to work this out myself, and I can't marry anybody until I have solved these problems on my own.
Come on, Brenda.
Please, Larry, the engagement is off.
Damn it, you won't let anyone love you, you won't let anyone help you. You're isolating yourself from everyone who cares about you. What the hell are you going to do next, join a convent?
So, what happened? Did the police call while you were land fair? Do they have any leads?
Look, I don't want you worrying about all this, Sarah. We're doing everything we can to find Vicky.
Like what? Dad, you were there with Clint and Bo. Now, what kind of plans did the three of you come up with?
Well, all you need to know is that the situation is well in hand.
There's something you're not telling me now. Has something bad happened?
No. Nothing has happened.
Well, then why won't you tell me what happened at land fair?
Well, we talked. Clint, Bo, and I.
And?
Well, honey, Clint is worried about his wife, and he doesn't want me getting in the way.
Which means you fought.
Well, let's just say that we agreed to disagree. I'll let Clint and Bo lead their search, and I'll do what I can on my own.
Just never ends, does it? Austin just doesn't hurt me and Vicky, but he ends up ruining the lives of everyone he touches.
But only if we let him. And we won't.
No, Daddy, it's too late. He's like some bad poison in the system, and once he's in,
No,
there's
that's enough. That's enough. Austin is a sick, disturbed man. Now, the poison's in him. And once we find him and put him away, that'll be an end to it.
I wish it was that simple.
It is. Your old man wouldn't lie to you, would he?
You mean like I lied to you?
You didn't lie to me. You just didn't tell me everything. But it's okay. I
don't know
understand.
what's wrong with me, Daddy. I don't know why I didn't realize of all the people I could trust in the world, you're the one I can trust the most.
Now, that's all in the past. I know everything now, and I'm here to help you now. Is there something, just anything I can do for you?
Could tell me Vicky's gonna be all right. You could tell me that Austin's gonna set her free and send her home to all the people that she loves. I guess that's a miracle even the greatest dad in the whole world can't perform, huh?
I wish I could, honey. I'd give anything in the world to know where Vicky is right now.
You're supposed to be such a nice and kind and gentle person, aren't you? Well, damn you. You could have killed me with that little stunt. Do you know that?
I never meant to kill you. I was trying to get away.
Never what? I could have killed you. I could have killed you at that hotel, but I've been good to you, haven't I?
Yes.
I've been good to you. Now say it.
You've been good to me.
And is this what you call gratitude? You're just like all the rest of them damn Buchanans.
Oh, don't.
Don't what? Well, feel this little...
Oh.
Feel this. Maybe this will squeeze those fantasies right out of you.
No.
You got that?
No,
Yeah.
please.
Please what? Please what?
Austin, listen to me.
Listen to you?
Yes.
I've listened to you enough for a lifetime. Now it's your lifetime.
Please, I'm trying to point out to you that you should think before you do anything rash.
Think? Ha! That's a funny one. Look at you. Look at you talking about thinking before acting.
Austin, I'm sorry I hit you. I'm really sorry, but I was desperate. You have to understand that because we're in the same situation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're in the same situation. Look, I'm desperate to get back to my home. You're desperate for your freedom, and that's why I am important to you.
No, you're not making any sense to me right now.
Look, I'm telling you the truth, the plain and simple truth. I'm much more than just your hostage. I'm your protection.
Protection?
Yes.
You see this gun here? This gun is my protection.
No, the police have a lot more guns than you do. But you have me. I'm your shield. I'm your passport to freedom.
Well, that's just words, though. That's just words.
No, you know what I'm telling you. It's the truth, Austin. If you get rid of me, you're gonna have to make your escape all by yourself. It'll just be you against the entire police force, all the federal authorities. God knows how many men and how many guns. Austin, I am your way out. If you kill me, they're gonna kill you, and it'll all be over.
I'm sorry.
No, you had every right.
Brenda, you're driving me nuts. Look, all I want to do in this life is marry you.
I know that. But I cannot do that right now, and I'm afraid that you're going to start resenting me more and more, Larry.
I don't resent you, Brenda. It's just your attitude that...
Larry, it's not an attitude. Don't you see? This is my life. I have been in a tailspin for weeks, and I don't seem to be coming out of it.
But you will.
When? And at the expense of what? Our friendship? Our love? Larry, I couldn't bear that. And you know what else? I've been wondering why I decided to marry you in the first place.
Oh. I thought it was because you loved me.
I agreed to marry you right after little Stephen died. Now, doesn't that say something to you?
Yeah, it says you needed me and I need you, and that's all part of loving someone.
Remember when I agreed to marry you then? We had a conversation right after that, and we talked about having children. Well, I'm afraid that I was just looking for a father. For way so that I could get off the woman's debt. And if that's what I was doing, Larry, that is very selfish of me.
Brenda, you're not thinking straight.
Yeah, I think that that's what I might have been thinking, Larry.
You know what I did, Brenda?
What?
I fell in love with you a long time ago, before we even discussed having children. Not because we were going to have children, but because I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Just you. Let me ask you something. Do you still love me?
Yes, I love you.
All right, then nothing else matters.
No, it does matter. I mean, listen, we can't just pick up and go on from here. We got to deal with these problems. I need to understand.
I have made my case, Brent. Now, all I can do is hope and pray that you'll change your mind. And if and when you do, you'll know where I am. See you.
Larry.
Dr. Dunnigan to OR.
Brenda, I need to,
Dan, excuse me, I was just on my way out of here.
Look, I couldn't help but overhear. Take my advice, okay? Make up with my dad.
Yeah, Rafe, I know that. Yes, I know that, too. Look, I want you to understand that... Fine, Rafe. Fine. You know where to reach me.
Still batting zero?
I know the police are doing everything they can, but damn it, it's not enough.
Yeah, well, before Rafe called, I was going to offer a solution.
Or your TV idea?
No, it's not just an idea, Bo. It's a foolproof way of contacting Austin.
Pardon me for being such a doubting Thomas, but how are you going to contact Austin if we don't know where Austin is?
That's the thing about my plan. We don't have to know where Austin is.
What is your plan, Megan?
Okay. I want to go on the air and make a public appeal. We can broadcast it through WBLE and the local radio stations. I want to talk to Austin directly and ask him to spare a life, a very important life, my mother's. Now, I know if there's 1 ounce of humanity in that man that I can reach him. Okay, fine. I know that it's a long shot. But do you two have any other ideas?
I think this just might work. Megan knows the camera. She'll come right through the TV.
I don't doubt that, but how do we know that it's going to reach Austin?
Well, do we have anything else to lose?
Fine, let's try it.
I'm going to take you down to WBLE. We'll have you on the air in an hour.
Great.
Thanks, Megan.
Listen, you don't have to thank me. Austin is holding my mother, and I will do anything to save her life.
Come on, let's get moving.
Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I need you after all. Listen to me. You ever lift a finger to me again, and I swear to you, you wish that I had killed you. You understand that? Say it!
I understand. I swear.
Okay.
I swear.
That's a girl.
I swear I will never, ever disobey you again.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That sounds real good. Yeah. A little humility. Huh? Sounds good on a Buchanan, doesn't it? That girl. Now.
You know...
You're not gonna try to untie yourself, are you?
No, I swear...
You're not gonna try one of your little, stupid little escapes anymore, now, are you?
I swear I will never disobey you ever again.
That's right. That's right.
You know, Austin, you talk as if you're not a Buchanan, as if you're not one of us.
I'm not.
You know, I understand that you think that Ace and Bo have been very unfair to you.
Yeah.
I know that.
You get that.
I know, and it seems the family's been very ruthless at times. That's what it seems.
You got that right, Miss Vicky. You got that right, it seems, huh? Are you uncomfortable right now, Miss
Yes.
Vicky? How would you like to try 15 years in a Texas prison?
No.
How's that for uncomfortable?
I can imagine it must have been horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine that kind of confinement would turn the kindest man into a bitter man. And violent man.
Yeah, you got that right. Absolutely.
But there's no need to go on with it. Austin, so many innocent people have been hurt.
Who? Who's the innocent one here? Sarah?
Yes.
You? Nobody's innocent here.
Austin, I don't think that you believe that. Not for a minute. I mean that. In spite of everything that's happened, I think that you hate this situation. Maybe even more than I do. Austin, you're not the monster that everybody thinks you are. You're not the monster that you think you are. When you hurt people, I think it hurts you too.
What, you think? You think I wanted to hurt Sarah?
No.
She was carrying my baby.
I know.
I didn't want to hurt her at all.
I wonder how they're doing. Sarah and the baby.
I don't know. I I can't get anything out of this except music.
Austin, I have children. I know how you feel about your baby and about Sarah. There's a way we can find out if they're all right.
How? I don't know what to do.
No, I know the radio's no good, but we could find a payphone and call the hospital.
A payphone?
Yes.
And then they wouldn't be able to trace it.
That's right.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. That's great.
Austin, I think...
No. I think that you shouldn't say anything. I think that you should sit right there, okay? And I'm going to play you a little easy listening music. How's that? You like that? And I want you to keep something in mind. I will be back.
Hey, Morning Glories. This is your old songbird, Ralph Dexter Daniels, taking you back down memory lane. Remember where you were when you first heard this one?
Wait a minute, I'm confused here. Now, yesterday I told you that I had broken off with Larry, and you seemed to understand completely.
I did.
Well, then why are you asking me to patch things up now?
Because I didn't mean to overhear the conversation, Brenda, but I did. And, well, what I heard, well, I'm sorry, but I agree with Dad.
What, you think I'm pushing him away unnecessarily or something?
No, you've got your own reasons. It's just that they're all mixed up right now.
Oh, and you're going to clarify all this for me, is that right?
Don't be angry. Maybe, just maybe, I can see things clearer from a distance better than you can up close. Yes, you're still upset that you lost Stephen. Yes, you're devastated over the fact that you can't have any children anymore. But it's called grief. It's natural. And it hasn't changed the fact that you still care for my father very much.
Well, I never said that it did, Dan.
Well, then why are you turning him away? It's because you're upset that you need someone now.
Listen.
More than ever.
Larry has done so much for me, and for me to ask for more patience and understanding from that man
It's not a sacrifice, Brenda. You see, when a man loves a woman as much as he loves you, well, it's not asking too much.
That's what you believe.
Totally. Now, all I ask of you is to just think about it. And I know when you do, you'll do the right thing and you'll take that engagement ring back.
Why is it that you have more confidence in me than I do?
Yeah, how come?
Okay, I'll think about it.
That's all I ask.
Well, I'll do it. Thanks.
Both said that they were interrupting regular scheduling to put Megan on.
Good, well, I hope it works. Hey, can you turn it up, please?
This is a special report from WVLE News. Station owner and manager, Bo Buchanan.
I'm sorry to be interrupting your favorite morning show, but we have a special appeal for one particular viewer out there. Once you've heard Megan Gordon, I'm sure you'll understand. Megan?
Thank you, Bo. And I'd like to thank WVLE for letting me speak here today. I'm speaking to one person, Austin Buchanan. We don't know each other, Austin, but I think that I understand what you're going through. When you first came to Landview, you wanted to make a life for yourself and to start all over again. And things started to go wrong. Very wrong. You must feel like your back's against the wall.
I'll get that.
No way out.
No, I'll get it. You keep watching.
Austin, there is a way.
Hello.
You can give
Sarah?
yourself up.
Oh, thank God I got through.
Austin?
Once it's done, I promise you'll feel
Let me have it.
No.
Sarah, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here. Is Vicky with you?
Well, you could say that.
How is she?
Okay, but listen, I don't want to waste any time talking about her. You're the main thing. I need to know how you are.
I'm fine.
Oh, thank God.
When that wine rack fell on you, I thought so. I thought I had lost you. And the baby.
That baby and you is the only thing that's keeping my mind straight. You understand that, don't you? You have to understand that.
Austin.
Sarah, you gotta tell me, is the baby okay? Is it gonna be okay?
Work things out. All we want is a safe conclusion to what has been a tragedy
Sarah?
for everyone.
Are you still there?
No reason to trust me, Austin. I realize.
Yes,
At this point, you must find it hard to trust anyone.
the baby's fine.
There's no anger or hurt in my heart.
Austin, the baby's just
Only
fine.
love for my mother, Vicky Buchanan. You can't give yourself up. Won't you please let her go?
Is Vicky there? Could you put her on the phone?
No. Look, she's okay. I can't stay on this phone. I'll be in touch with you, though.
No, Austin, wait. Would you please don't hang up?
Never done you any harm. She has a family, Austin. 3 young children who are afraid for her and who miss her terribly.
I miss my mother, too. With all my heart, I beg you to think of those children and all the people who love Vicky. Please, Austin, let her go.
That was a special announcement from the studios of WBLE-TV. We return to our regular programming.
Did you see the broadcast?
Yes, Megan was terrific.
If Austin was watching the TV or if he just heard that, this is going to have an effect on him, Clint.
Damn it, Bo, if it had an effect on him, he'd have notified the police by now, don't you think?
Come on, this is going to take time.
Well, I don't have time. Vicky has been with that madman for hours now. He could have snapped by now. Megan's appeal could have backfired and he set him off.
Don't start thinking like that.
But where in the hell is the police? Where are the private eyes I hired? Why isn't somebody doing something to find my wife?
Look, I don't blame you for feeling the way you do, but we've got to keep hoping, Clint. We have to believe.
I need more than that, Bo. I need more than hope. I need my wife back. I want Vicky back.
Look, I'm telling you, it was Austin Buchanan on the phone. Now do something.
Look, sir, no one's doubting you. We just need some information.
But she's already told you everything she knows. Now, Austin Buchanan called and said he still has Vicky. Now, you get on the horn and you get Rafe Garrettson or Herb Callison or somebody and have them authorize a tap for this phone.
Daddy, please, if the officer has some questions that he wants to ask me, I'd be more than happy to try to answer them.
Could you tell us where the call was coming from?
What? You think he's stupid? You think he's going to come out and say where he's hiding?
Daddy, please.
Were there sounds in the background? I mean, anything.
The television was on. I really couldn't hear anything except for his voice.
Well, did he say when he'd call again?
Look, all I know is we need a tap for the next call. Now, either you call the DA or I will.
All right. James, you stay by the door. I'll call the captain.
Daddy, they're just doing their job.
Yeah, that's just it. That's what the entire Landview Police Department is doing. Its job. And Austin's still loose with Vicky as his hostage.
Hey, you don't have to pretend with me, okay?
Look, I want to know why you pretended with Austin.
Dad, I didn't have any other choice.
No choice? You led him to believe that you're still pregnant. Don't you realize that's his only hold on you?
That's his only hold on reality. Who knows how he would have reacted if I would have told him the truth?
Oh, I can't believe
Well,
you.
believe it, Dad. I know him a lot better than you do. Look, he is barely holding on to reality. Now, if I would have told him that I lost that child, I think we both know what Vicky's chances would have been.
Okay. I understand. You had to tell him. But that's not all that's going on in that head of yours, is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can't lie to me, sweetheart. You've got some plan going on in there, and I want to know what it is.
Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm over here! Help me! Don't go away! God, no! Help me! Please don't go away! Help! Oh, God.
Oh, the greatest news. My baby is okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. How's Sarah?
Oh, she's good, too. That thing still playing?
Thank God.
Hey, what are you doing over there? I thought I told you no more tricks.
Well, this wasn't a trick. The sun was hitting me right there, and I just tried to scoot back out of the way of the sun, that's all.
Oh, yeah, sure. It kind of looks to me like the sun is a little bit over there.
No.
Why, where are you going to go? Out the window? Drop down 40 stories?
Austin, I told you you could trust me. Now tell me about Sarah, please.
Well, she's okay. But, you know, she kept asking after you. Isn't that something? I mean, she's the one who's hurt, and she kept asking after you. I mean, she's just the most sweet and decent person.
I know she is. Austin, you know, you're sweet, you're decent. When you want to be, you really are. Yeah. You could still do the right thing.
Uh-huh. Oh, I am going to do the right thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, after now that I've talked to Sarah and I know that my baby's okay, I mean, I know exactly what I need to do. I mean, the future is just right there, right in front of me, and I just have to grab a hold of it. Yeah.
Austin, there are dreams and there are fantasies, you know. It could be that yours and Sarah's are a little different.
Well, I know what's best for both of us.
I know you do.
We're going to get married. That's for starters. See, I'm an old-fashioned kind of a guy. I figure that a mom and a dad well, they should give their baby a name. Oh, don't be looking so glum. You're going to be a part of it. I mean, I figure I'll have you stand up for us, and you can be the matron of honor. How does that sound? Huh? So we're going to have us a celebration. The best champagne I could find, right from the wine cellar of the Landview Grand. Here comes the bride, all dressed in white. Come on, sing with me.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in white.